Good evening, good evening. This is day 28 for me. This is January 28th, and this is Fortitude through Stoicism. Now again, Fortitude is strength of mind, and Stoicism is the ancient philosophy that I'm using to help bring some peace, tranquility, and happiness to the life of a modern man. Love today's lesson. This is from the Daily Stoic, Ryan Holiday's Daily Stoic. Again, 365 days. The reason I love this one is because this has been something that I've used my entire life. It is called Watching the Wise. And the quote for today comes from Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor. Take a good look at people's ruling principle, especially of the wise, what they run away from and what they seek out. I remember back when this is my first real professional job out of college. I was in the mortgage business, and I was good. I was a good originator, but I would see in the magazines like all these top guys, and so like, what are they doing? And I found out that they were all going to like seminars and stuff. So I went to those seminars, and at those seminars, I found out that they're reading books. So I started reading those books, and that they had coaches. So I got a coach, and it literally changed the course of my life. Because once I read John C. Maxwell's 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, and I realized, this isn't like anything that I've experienced so far in my life. It seems a little bit different. So that inspired me to go down a path of becoming a student for life of leadership. Because before John Maxwell, they talked about management, and after him, they talked about leadership. So what I've done my entire life, what I've gone into different industries and different roles and different things, is I find out what the top person is doing, or what the person that I want to kind of emulate what they're doing, and I do that thing, right? So Seneca has said, without a ruler to do it against, you can't make crooked straight. That is the role of wise people in our lives. Serve as a model, an inspiration to bounce ideas off of and to test our presumptions. So who that person will be for you is up to you. Perhaps it's your parent, or a philosopher, writer, influencer, if you will, in today's day and age. Or maybe it's Jesus, right? The WWJD, what would Jesus do? So for me, I am using Marcus Aurelius. And I said this actually, I think it was in yesterday's lesson we were talking about this, I was talking about this. I said, the mantra. That's not what a Stoic would do. What would Marcus do, right? That's not what a Stoic would do. What would Marcus do? And that's what I'm asking myself, because he is a leading inspiration. And, he is someone that very humbly took the Roman Empire to its greatest extent. And, in his personal life, he could have been more indulgent. And yet his whole life, he spent in self-reflection, and executing the principles and values and virtues of a Stoic. And so to me, that's it's inspiration, if you will, right? In today's lesson, it's inspiration for me. And so I can never meet the man, can never shake his hand, I can never ask him questions, but I can read the words that he wrote to himself that he didn't think anybody else would ever see. That's powerful stuff. That's incredibly powerful stuff. So I'm going down that lane. So again, whatever it is your passion in life, or your career path, or your business, your industry, find that person, find the wise, and watch what they're doing, and watch what they're not doing. Watch if they're, I guarantee you they're probably not spending a whole lot of time chit-chatting on social media, or doing those things. I guarantee that they're pouring into their lives, they're focusing their energy on the things that they can control, and not getting caught up in the things that they can't control, the gossip of the water fountain, if you will. So today's Stoic lesson is watching the wise. Again, Marcus Aurelius. Take a good hard look at people's ruling principle, especially of the wise, what they run away from and what they seek out. Look at me. I avoid toxic people. What do I run to? I run towards fitness, discipline, living one's life by design, planning, preparation, executing, failing, learning from that, doing it again, having life experiences. stay away from negative people. I stay away from broken mindsets. I don't engage in those things. And listen, there was a point in my life that, hey, listen, this is a growth path for me. So when I say this, there was a time in my life that I did engage in those things. And I can tell you that my life is completely different now, completely different. I don't even recognize the man I once was. I don't. And and I forgive him. I forgive him because I love this man. I respect this man. And I accept this fate. So today's day 28 of the Fortitude through Stoicism, a 365 day of following Ryan Holiday's Daily Stoic and a variety of other texts, but most importantly, implementing them and executing them into the life of a modern day masculine man. Y'all have a great night.